Hello and welcome to a new unboxing video on Fettouhi, and today we have something awesome, something from Amazon, as you can see. Came in later this day, and it is, yes you guessed it, it is actually Axiom Verge for Switch. And this here is the Multiverse edition, which is a little bit of a special edition, you can say. I would say that this here is probably one of the best platformers you can get on Switch right now as a Metroidvania game. It is also on PC and every other platform, PlayStation 4 also. It came out on, I think it came out on PC first. Tom Harp is the developer and maker of the game. It is a one-man game, and I highly recommend you check it out. I got it on Switch because Switch is probably one of the best, just like the 3DS or Nintendo in general, for Metroidvania games. The Metroidvania saga is from there. If we look at it right here, it is a little bit flimsy. This here has actually been delayed a lot, sadly. From the looks of it, it is plastered with, like, there is like a sheet of paper around it that is actually having the information on it. It's a single player game. It comes with the game cartridge. It comes with a Blu-ray documentary about it. It comes with a lot of other good things. Let's see here. There is 2 PP with 5 hours. Yeah. It's by 2-player production. Comes 5 hours plus extra material, exclusive art book, double-sided poster with the world map and weapons and items, and official soundtrack. I already have all that. I have it. I bought the, I think it was the exclusive edition on PC also. So if we look at what's inside here, if I accidentally, yeah, it will, of course, not do jack and poop. Let's try that again. There we go. If we look here, we have pretty much a fold lid on top. Let's see if we can get this here with a, of course I just cut my nails this morning, so I can't do jack and poop. Come on. You hate that? There we go. So lid folds up, and then we have the information and all that stuff. So let's start with pulling out the art book. We are pulling out the cartridge, which is probably empty, and we're going to pull out all the other stuff here. So that's pretty much what we have inside here. Box, I would actually have loved to see it in a hard shell instead of this here. I don't know if there's been issues with the box making in general, if there was a delay on that. But yeah, I would have liked to see this here in a little bit more of a sturdy box. It is a little bit flimsy, but oh well. It doesn't take off the product. I do think still the art style in general is pretty cool. But this here material on top, it's not that bad. But let us, I digress. Let's look at a little bit of, you got them here. So this here is the soundtrack. It comes in with 18 tracks, and it's pretty substantial. I do think it is a great track. The intro, Axiom Verge and intro are probably one of the best tracks. There is actually on PlayStation 4 a theme which you can get, which actually has like a special bonus track on it. I do not know if that's the number 18. I can't remember that. But it is actually a pretty special track for it, and it's probably one of the best tracks in the whole soundtrack. I do not think it's actually on the soundtrack, but maybe you can tweet at Thomas Harp, which is the maker of the game again, and get that information. So here we have the Blu-ray, again, pretty substantial. information regarding this here, but I do think that we need to take a look at the disc in itself, how it looks. And here we have the disc itself. That's the Blu-ray, the documentary by Radio 2Play Production. So that's pretty cool. Battling Games are probably the ones that are making this. Let's actually also check how the disc of the soundtrack looks, because I do not own a disc version of the soundtrack, if I remember correctly. This here also came out in a collector's edition of the Indie Box. If you remember that box, Indie Box does not exist anymore, sadly. It was one of the best collector's editions they came out with. It came with a statue, and yeah, you can check that unboxing in the unboxing playlist if you want to check that out. But here we have the soundtrack, documentary. This is your Blu-ray, and I do think so that it is region free. I do not think there's a region on it. That means you should not be afraid to buy this overseas or anything. You will be able to play everything, because the games are of course not region locked. Whoa. Let's talk about slippy fingers today. Let's see here. Let's open this here up. This here is the standard Switch box, which is boring a little bit. I do think it's a little bit boring actually. As in the layout, I do think the drawings and everything is great. We have the same information as right at the box here. We have, of course, some nice art styling. We have, of course, the game itself, which you should not eat. Don't try it. Art book, nice slim edition here. Pretty hefty. Got a nice art style here. Of all the great things here, so this art book contains spoilers, so if you do not want to watch anything about this here or read something about it, skip ahead. But again, this here is pretty. Let's see, let's zoom a little bit here. There we go, a little bit better here. And tone it a little bit down. Not so much glare. But yeah, first area, second area, all the bosses, all the information here. This game also has speed trials. I have not tried those a lot. The game is hard. It is an old school game, but I do think so that it is worth your time if you're into these Metroidvania games. And I do know that it is a little bit of an annoyance for some people getting constantly reminded of Metroidvania, but I do not know how to explain myself otherwise. This here is actually a picture of Thomas Harp. That's his kid. I do think he is an autist actually, and that's actually one of the inspirations to the game, how fragile the mind is. And I haven't seen the documentary at all, because I think this here is actually exclusive to this here. I don't think there's a documentary about it. And here we have, of course, the poster, which is going to be hung up at some point as soon as I get a frame for it. But yeah, I don't think I can show you all of it, but you get the idea pretty much. There you go, the bottom, top. Pretty cool. I do like this poster here a lot, actually. Is there something on the other? Oh, there's the map. There's the map. Maybe I'm not going to frame it. But yeah, I think I have found everything in the game. But I don't think everything, but I think I found like all the items, but I think the upgrades are the things that I'm missing. Can't remember. It's been a little bit of time, but I'm going to play this here at some point. It's not on my main list, but definitely worth checking out again. I think the problem is that I'm not eager to play this here again. I actually want to try and play this game here again, but the problem is there is no achievements yet on the Nintendo Switch, which is a little bit of a bummer in my opinion. But I do hope it comes this year, and maybe I'll try and max this here out, because I do not have it maxed out or on Steam or on PlayStation 4 yet. Maybe something I should do on another episode or stream at some point. Who knows? We'll let the future decide that. But again, I do hope that you check this game out. It's worth your time if you are a fan of these types of games. I do think this here edition, the physical edition, is worth your time. And I do say so myself that you will not regret it at no point in time. If I can figure this here out, I think I know what I did wrong. There we go. You can do it that way. And plug this right in here. You always know that you need to think that something is about the packaging, because when you need to actually think about how do I actually put it back together. But yeah. But again, really cool box, as you can see right here. I can't say enough about this game here. It's a 10 out of 10 in most places. It has some most of the diverse game mechanics in Metroidvania. It is not rip-offs, as you should think. There are some new great ideas in it. That's why it got such a high praise when it came out. Again, check this here out. I hope you like this unboxing. Maybe hit that like button, hit that subscribe button also, so you can actually keep up with all the things that I'm doing. Check me out on Twitch. I do stream every now and then, and it's mostly normal playthroughs, let's plays, or it is a Road to Platinum, which is something that a new gimmick that I'm hooking up on. And yeah, if you didn't like it, there's a button next to it also. So help me out on Twitter to keep up with social media and all that stuff. So until next time, bye.